Hey everyone, welcome to Is Your Six Covered? Today we're going to talk about storing ammunition. With the prices of ammunition nowadays going through the roof and not being able to find any of it around, coming up with different ways to make sure that when we do get some, it's going to be stored for long term. 30 years, 50 years. They're still selling ammo from the wars. We're not talking about the recent ones. So today we're going to start off some things you're going to need. You're going to need to find ammunition first off. So hopefully you found a place where you could pick some up. Some things I do when I buy them in bulk is I separate them down into smaller packages so that when I go to the gun range I don't need to carry the big box. I just carry what I'm going to shoot for the day. So here's how I do it. Today we're using CCI 22 mag. Okay, it's a 40 grain bullet. It was $59.99 for 250 rounds. More than likely, I'm not going to bring all this to the range and shoot just one caliber of gun. I'm probably going to bring a couple guns and just bring whatever I'm going to shoot for the day. So here it goes. I already have it pre-programmed in, so since the box was black, I had to put a piece of tape over it so I could write up with a black pen, but it's 100 rounds of 40 grain hollow point, and then today's date. This machine here is the Food Saver. We picked it up at Costco. Had it for a few years now, but we never really used it for much. So I figured I'd give it a shot and see how it worked out. I tested some out about 3 months ago and everything's worked perfect. There was a couple bags that leaked air back into it. I went back and vacuum sealed those and gave them a half hour to figure out if they were going to work or not. And here's some of the examples. So you're looking for nice tight bags with no air in it. When they do get air in them, you can basically shake them around and they'll go all loose. So we'll start the machine. We need to seal the bottom. So we'll let that seal. Once you get that bottom sealed, you figure out how much you're going to need. That should be sufficient. You're going to cut the piece. Now it's basically just a big pocket. You grab your ammo after it's already been pre-counted. This is a demonstration purpose only. I'm going to recut this and put the exact amount in. But after you grab this piece, you put it in there, put it at the bottom. Close the container. Make sure it's how you want it to look when you're ready. And now it's sealing. After the red light goes off, like that, you can release it. So this is what you end up with. You end up with a nice, nice environment for the ammunition. No air, no moisture. You can even go as far as putting those little packets in there that you would get in your shoe box or wherever else you can find them. Basically silica sand or something that's going to absorb the sand. I've seen people put like white rice in like a tiny little like tea bag looking thing. So that's also an option. But right there, that's going to store for a long time. And this takes up a lot less space, especially not so much with the 22 Magnum where it's just poured into the box, but more where this space right here equals 100 rounds, which is taken up by cardboard and plastic. All this equals this. But in an ammo can, these stack in there just right up against each other, and you'll save a lot more room. You'll be a lot happier with your ammunition years to come. You won't have to worry about it. And the best part, at least for me, is it's portable. I can grab a couple of these bags, put them in my backpack or whatever, and you know, head off to the shooting range or whatever. I don't need to tug along 300 extra rounds of a certain ammunition just because it's in a box. So, things to think about also, like say with the 223, I did some a couple months ago. I put them in rounds according to magazines. So if you have, you know, 10 round magazines, you could basically do it 6 times, or if you have 2 30 rounders. So that's probably easy enough to figure out. But that 60 rounds right there, and look how thin that is. I'm not carrying cardboard around. I'm not carrying plastic or styrofoam. I know what the manufacturer's name is. I know how many grains it is. And I know when I put this in here. So as years go by and you do more and more of this stuff, you know, just make sure you rotate the ammo through, and you should be fine forever. So other than that, all I can say is good luck, and is your 6 covered? Bye.